Hello YouTube. As you can see here, we have not an album related video, but still an unboxing. This is the 2026 Twice Seasons Greetings, specifically the Korean Seasons Greetings. For anyone who isn't aware of what a Seasons Greetings is, it's basically a a package of mostly thematic merch items, but specifically always has some sort of calendar. Like the main idea of it being a 2026, like a yearly Seasons Greetings, is that you get a calendar for that year. And then also, as you can maybe tell by the thickness of this box, you'll get a bunch of other stuff too, all on theme. This theme being red. There's an apple there, so maybe it's specifically apple theme. It might be like, I haven't done a lot of research into specifically what happens in terms of choosing the theme for this year. I mean, red is a solid theme. I love Chaeyoung, so her color. But this is specific. It doesn't say this, but this is specifically. It just says 2026 Seasons Greetings, but this is specifically the Korean Seasons Greetings, because Twice, not every group or artist who does Seasons Greetings does this. Many do only one Seasons Greetings at all. Twice actually release one that is a Korean Seasons Greetings, which is this right here, Red Whispers, for 2026. And they also, for most of their career, at least going on like 7-8 years at this point, have also done for every year a Japanese Seasons Greetings. I have most of both. I think I'm missing actually a couple of the Japanese ones. I'm not missing any of the Korean ones. But I will probably won't be doing a Japanese unboxing this year, because I'm actually probably not getting my Japanese Seasons Greetings until like February, and I'm not trying to film, and no one's trying to watch a Seasons Greetings video in February, I imagine. So, but I will open this one because I'm recording this on the 17th of January. Speaking of, we're actually 2 days out from Confetti dropping, which is the single for the upcoming Misamo Play mini album. Mini album, I think, drops February 6th, if I remember correctly. And 2 days ago, the 15th, they dropped the music video and also the actual track for Confetti, which is the title track, the single, rather. So that's been cool. I'm not playing it right now because it's only one song, and I don't want to have it on repeat in the background, or like have to DJ in the background either. Usually for these videos, I just put on either a random, or if it's like an album unboxing, I'll put on the appropriate album and just have that loop. So regardless, we are opening the Korean Seasons Greetings in this video. Let me see. So actually, one part I did off, because I didn't want to open it from the actual like package itself. Like, obviously this is still shrink wrapped, so this is like a raw unboxing still, but I just took it out of the actual packaging, which I don't do all the time. Like for group orders specifically, I always anyone who's watched any group order unboxing videos, I always unpackage directly from the mailing packaging. Didn't do that this time. I don't do that with albums generally. But since I did do that here, one thing I did get is, along with my order, this came from Fan Shop, which is, formerly JYP Shop, and they had a very cute OT9 pre-order set. So in addition to photo cards and other photo card size things we will see in the actual package, or the actual Seasons Greetings package, we have these very cute POBs. But let me go ahead and... Oh, my scissors. Here we go. I keep mentioning it, and at this point, I am getting close. I I have come very, very close to being done with all of my both This Is 4 and 10, The Story Goes On album photo card collections. I'm waiting on literally one, no, not one. I'm waiting on one Target card for The Story Goes On, and also like one, no, not one, like 5 of the cast version cards. My previous video was actually showed that I am good on like the episode version and the Party Lovely version for The Story Goes On, just working on the cast version card still, and very close to that. So ideally I'll be filming the storing video, the joint storing video for both This Is 4 and The Story Goes On within the next couple weeks. But until then, nice little interjection here. So let's see what we have. I will say, hold on, before I open this, I did note that this packaging, let me see. So this packaging is interesting because, at least in the farther past, there was a long period where this was the packaging for the Korean Season's Greetings for like 2020 through 2020 through 2022. I have the boxes for all of the Season's Greetings, but they were different before and after this, I believe. I actually don't remember where I have the box for the 2019 Season's Greetings, so I don't remember if that box was this big. I have it somewhere. I think it's in storage, but just compared to how big, like, these were pretty much the biggest the Season's Greetings boxes ever got. And they're pretty big, relative, right? So this is closer to the size of the once fan club kit boxes, and then this is like a different beast, which doesn't really mean anything. I mean, I've been spoiled to the inclusions included in this. This is like one of the denser packages that we've ever gotten for Season's Greetings in terms of raw amount of stuff. Like, it's hard to I can't really convey it, but this is a heavy box. This is much heavier than the Once Season's Greetings box that it's pretty similar in size to. So it's very dense, but it is interesting that we're kind of compacting the packaging over time. Okay. Yeah, there's an apple here. So I guess Red Whispers is like apple related somehow. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's on the top and it has a little pull tab here. Oh, it's like a cover. Okay, got it. Oh, that's pretty dense. It's a pretty dense amount of stuff. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck. I have sleeves on the side. I knew it came with photo cards and photo card size things. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Hold on. Jesus. Oh, these are cute. Okay. I'm a little overwhelmed on where to start. Oh god. Okay, hold on. This is a lot of shit. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, finally. Whew. I'm just gonna get the box out of the way. Okay, holy shit. Okay. Where the fuck do I start? We'll start with the kind of the flagship item of a Season's Greetings, which is the calendar. It looks like this year we go with a standing. I mean, this is pretty much every year. I think there was one year where it wasn't a standing calendar where it was a desk calendar, but pretty much every year for a long time, for the Korean Season's Greetings at least, we've had these standing calendars. Oh, this ring's a little bent. Oh, bent the other way. Oh, okay, easy enough. Not gonna spoil too much, but I will look at the. Okay, so here's the monthly calendar at the beginning. And here is January. Okay, so yeah, this is usually how they do it, where one side is the actual calendar, and then the other are photos. Sometimes the photos are on the same, like there's photos also on the same side as the calendar, but mostly they have just the photos on one side and then the raw calendar on the other in terms of more recent years. And it has the members' birthdays on them. Mina Day, March 24th. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that because I also want to flip each one throughout the year and figure out what the photo is on the other side. So that's cool. I like the calendar. The font is interesting. Like this is a very nice decal, and then the font is like really blocky, like really clear blocky. I wonder if that's for like readability, because sometimes when they get stylized with the fonts, which they have in previous calendars, it's actually a little impactful to usability. So I kind of like the blockiness of it. Okay. Also pretty compact. I actually liked it. Where's one for comparison? So previous standing calendars from previous years have gotten as big. They've varied in size a little bit, bigger and smaller than this one. But the biggest is there's a couple that are this size, but the biggest is about this big. This is the 2022 Season's Greetings calendar. So you can see, pretty noticeable, but still pretty decent. Actually, I think for me personally, I'm more likely to use a desk calendar this size. I still have this one on display on a shelf. I have all my previous calendars displayed on a shelf. I change all of them over the course of the year as they build up more of them. But in terms of being on my actual desk, this is actually a little tiny bit bigger than I like to have on my actual personal desk. But something like this is actually, I like that it's a little more compact, and it's not small by any means. So that's cool. I will actually have this on my home desk, on my home office desk. What else? I remember this. This is a pretty straightforward. This is just a small PVC pouch. Pretty nice though. Thick PVC. The lettering is like, it's hard to tell, but the lettering is holographic, which I think makes it look really nice. This is cool. I don't really have much use for small pouches like this, I've come to find, but having them is not bad. And it's not like I can never use it. Like I'll have occasional uses for something like this, and it's good to have, twice branded ones when I can to rep. Let's see. This is something that has come with some of these bigger merch products, like merch packages from Twice in the past couple of years. The fan club kits are an example. Season's Greetings too. It's not like this is the first time they've done these for Season's Greetings, but they weren't always a thing. Are the mini posters? An OT9 set of mini posters. Nyan here with the fork. Is she eating the fork with an apple? Or an apple with a fork, theoretically? I'm not going to open this to not spoil it, but this is, yeah. Actually, I feel a little weird because I do like to do the no spoiler thing. And I'm for sure not spoiling the calendar because I will discover that too over the year. At least not more than I have. I spoiled the first couple photos. But I feel like I guess I should show more of this stuff in an unboxing for this sort of thing, because there's not much else. Like this stuff is like it in terms of like there's no, well, there are photo cards, but there's no like random photo cards or anything like that. Plus I'm not opening like a ton of copies, so I'll show the mini posters. Nene, Jonghyun, Momo, Sana. Oh, Strawberry. Okay, keeping it red themed. Geo. Mina looks crazy. Like Mina's my favorite styling of all the members for this concept. Like her outfit, the full outfit is really insane looking, and the gloves too are a great touch, and her hair also like I love her hair length here. Dahyun, of course. Damn, just staring a little bit. Sorry. Che. Ah, there she is too. All right. Oh, this is the worst part. Trying to figure out how to get this stuff back in. Oh, okay, never mind. Mini posters. I have a binder for them. I've been thinking about like trying to hang some of the mini posters I have up on my wall, or like not the album mini posters, but some of these merch mini posters, because they mostly sit in like a poster binder that I have, and it'd be cool to display them in some way. What else? I think these are stickers. Yeah, these are stickers. I guess for each of the items the members were holding. Got it. Okay, so these are the different red items each member was holding. Except for Nayeon. Nayeon did not have an apple. She had a fork. But I guess that means I was correct in saying the idea was she is eating an apple with that fork. I don't know why she wouldn't have just been holding an apple, though. Wait, also, Jonghyun was not holding a hanger. She was holding like a little heart toy thing. Wait, I might just be wrong. Some of the members were holding, like, Sui is holding this phone. Like, right here, this phone. And then Sana was holding the strawberry. I remember saying that. And then I know, maybe in the photo book, they will have more, like, be holding these items a little more clearly. Speaking of, I'm not going to flip through the whole photo book, but I will take a quick look. That's what this is, by the way. This is a thick-ass photo book, actually. Holy... Oh, it's not a photo book, really. It's a, it's like a planner diary sort of thing. Like a yearly planner. But it also is a photo book. Okay, there she is, holding the apple. I guess I'll flip through the whole thing. Okay, there are hangers. Got it. Okay. Strawberry. What was Jihyo's supposed to be? A flower pot? Okay, no flower pot, but flower petals. Then the wardrobe in the back. Yeah, look at Mina, man. This is this a shawl? I think that's the word for it. It's a shawl. And then the skirt as well. And then the gloves look like they're part of the shawl too. That's crazy. She looks like a not necessarily a video game character, but this is a very fantastical outfit, I would say. Balloon, Dahyun. Okay, that makes sense now. Chaeyoung should have shoes, I think. Yeah, there she is, shoes. Square Dance is dead. 808s killed the Banjo Star. What the fuck is that? What does that mean? Square Dance is dead. 808s killed the Banjo Star. 808s killed the Banjo Star. I mean, you know, like I get it. This is very funny being texted too. I mean, speak. True. Sui with without a phone, actually. No phone anywhere. But she was holding a phone in her mini poster, so she did her job. And then the 9. And then we have, yeah, a planner. Looks like a monthly planner here. Then a weekly. This is like a full-ass planner. Weekly planner. They have, like, pretty much every season's greetings has a planner included. I don't really use paper planners. I might start this year, though, because I've been getting recently a little into paper and, like, stationery. Not a ton, but, like, just as, like, small upgrades to my kind of daily flow. Oh, and then, what is this? Daily. Not many daily spots, but that's fine. And then some general notes at the back in grid paper. Okay, cool. Nice. So that's the planner. Very thick though. For sure the thickest planner so far. And also the biggest. The planners actually tend to be smaller. Which is another kind of reason I don't use them, because my handwriting is not very small. So the, you know, how large this is relative might prompt me to use it more. These are cute. So I think so you can see a thickness to these. I believe these, I don't want to peel one off. Like, I'll use these to some extent, but I don't want to peel one off just to show. But I'm pretty sure these are like little bookmark, like tab stick. Oh, I just tore the shit out of that. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to close that again. That's fine. They don't have to live in this little plastic thing. Okay, well, they don't have to, which is convenient because they can't anymore after I tear it apart. Okay, that went about as horribly as possible. Had to just tear it along the side. Okay. Yeah, these are. Wait, what the hell? Oh, you peel them from the top. Okay, yeah. So these are like little tab sticky note thingies. Okay, that top one won't sit down flat anymore. But that's fine. Yeah, these are cute. With stuff like this, it's always a little weird because this too, we'll see in a sec. I get a little hesitant about using stuff from Twice merch that is like limited, or like things like sticky notes are the prime example, I guess. That are stickers are another one actually. That in order to use them for their actual purpose, like these are nice. Like the printing is really nice. The paper quality is solid. But like using these is always a bit iffy to me because I'm torn between using them for their purpose and like getting the little joy out of using a Twice branded X thing, like a sticky note, in place of a normal sticky note. At the same time, if I use them too liberally, they will run out, and that will make me very sad. So I kind of balance that sort of thing. I do use like stuff like sticky notes and stickers. Stickers for sure I'll use if I have an extra copy. Like I probably won't ever use these stickers. I'd rather just keep them. Not that I really can think of a use for these specific stickers anyway. I do use other Twice stickers that I end up with a lot of, like album ones mainly. But I always keep at least one set untouched. These I will probably use to an extent. I mean, it would take me a long time to use these up if I wanted to. But I'll probably use them to some extent. Very rarely. Like for special occasions is kind of what I have settled on for using stuff like Twice sticky notes. Speaking of, that's what this is. A Twice sticky notepad. And this is something, this is pretty thick too. It's a little bent from being in the packaging, but that's fine. Yeah. I mean, this is a very interesting. Usually with the sticky notes I've gotten from Twice packaging, 90%, like 95% of the time they're standard shape, like standard square shape. So it's interesting to get one that's like very stylized with its shape as like towards its design. That's actually very cool. I like these a lot. I will use these for sure. For what? I'm not sure. Like I don't have use for sticky notes very often. Outside of like sticky notes, I have like custom printed sticky notes I have for trading on Instagram. But I already have sticky notes for that. Like I use these. So I don't know what I would use these for necessarily. Maybe I just like... My handwriting is very poor anyway, much less when I'm holding it in the air. Maybe like something like that, where I just, You know how people sometimes will ask for you to have like a sticky note or something with your handle on it, like in the background while you're showing photo card proof. But that is cool. I like that. I'll actually keep that. I'll keep this specific sticky note and maybe use it for that in the near future. Okay. What is, I have no idea what this is actually. Oh, these are printed. Oh, there's actually so. I think of all the season's greetings that I can remember opening, I think this might have the most like stuff that is like OT9 set stuff, like paper OT9 set stuff. Because we have the mini posters, we have these little ID photos, we have 2 essentially photo card sets, and we have printed photos, like postcards. Yeah, with a message. Na Jung Mo Sa Ji Mi Da Che. Dude, Che might actually, the more photos I see of Che in this styling, like she's contesting for Mina. These like slightly lower pigtails are really cute on her. Plus her styling in general, like the almost nightgown like mini dress, and then like the fur coat, like killing it. Mitsui, Wamel, very pretty set of photos. I keep calling them printed photos. They're like postcards essentially. Please go back in. Okay. Also, very cute presentation in like the really nice little red envelope too. Okay. Mini photos. I'm not gonna show the mini photos. These are annoying to get in and out. And I do have a way I store these, but I don't want to unpackage these from their like nice little tight sealed sleeving until I'm ready to store them in my personal collection. Go buy the season's greetings. But I will undo these Polaroid cards, which is what I believe these are. Nyan. And I do have sleeves on the side here for the photo card size items. Let me just take out like a bunch. Nene. Jonghyun. So pretty much all, or well, at least from the first 2, looking like they're going to be with their respective thematic items. Yeah, there's Momo. Momo's styling is very fascinating here. She's essentially just in like a sport, like a jersey. She's just in a jersey pretty randomly relative to some of the other. Like comparing Momo's outfit and Mina's outfit is so funny. Like they don't look like they're even sort of related thematically. But I mean the theme is red, so they just went with a bunch of different red. They kind of just went crazy with the different like styling themes outside of just everyone being in red. Damn, there she is, Queen. Dahyun. Dahyun's fit is also really cute. I think she like how she has so much hair here. That's a weird thing to say, but like how black her hair is like a really interesting contrast with like the red that she's wearing. Chaeyoung. And Sui. Sui's hair actually not quite as dark. Like she when they shot this, she had like like black hair, but almost like a dark brown rather like a really dark brown rather than a black. Maybe I am technically colorblind. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. I am technically colorblind, but not grayscale colorblind. I can see plenty. Like I can see color. It's just like I get some shades of certain colors a little bit off. And here are the photo card proper. Here are the photo cards proper. And doing something that I don't mind at all. Continuing a bit of a trend with some of the OT9 photo card sets that have come in recent merch. Specifically, I'm thinking of the 5th generation fan club kit, and having the photo card set be photos with the members' little lovelies. Navali here with Nayeon, Jungyeon, and Jungwoo. Momo. I always this is very like a funny thing to talk about here as we go through this Sana, as we go through this photo card set. I always get a little self-conscious on camera when these little guys, I was gonna call them guys, then I was gonna call them girls. I don't know. Chaeyoung mentioned one time that they were genderless essentially, or whatever. I guess non-binary. Functionally, that's kind of what she was implying, which I think makes the most sense. But whenever I talk about these little dudes, I always get a little self-conscious as an English speaker between like, oh damn, this photo specifically of her too, damn. I always get a little self-conscious talking about their little characters here, because I don't know. I fluctuate between, as an English speaker, and knowing that they are meaning to pronounce the word lovely. Like these are like lovelies. Like that's what they are in the most. Oh damn! Hello, Chaeyoung. In the most technical sense, these characters are called lovelies, but the pronunciation, like the official pronunciation, is not like they're not saying. They're using the actual Japanese pronunciation of the word lovely, which is laburi, and like it's not like they are trying to pronounce lovely and like the way an English speaker is pronounced. Oh, Tsui, hello, ma'am. Very, very cute. Basically, I am torn between whether I should say lovely or lubbity. And I've heard English speaking English speaking channels talking about these characters for twice, pronounce them in both ways. And I don't think it's like offensive or anything to do it either way, but I'm just torn on like which sounds, because it's not like I am struggling, like I don't struggle to make the mouth sounds to pronounce it the Japanese way, laburi. Like it's not like some people might struggle, and in that case they should probably go with the English pronunciation just for ease, but like I can handle them both pretty solidly. I just don't know really in the moment whenever I am filming one of these videos and I'm about to talk about these little characters as they show up. Sometimes I never, until something comes out of my mouth, I don't really know which one I'm gonna go with. I think I've done both in different videos, and I always get a little self-conscious. I'm like, like why am I not consistent with that? Why do I get so like that little moment of indecision when that comes up? That's just me rambling. Yeah, that was it. So, I mean, I talked a little bit through it. Very gorgeous photo card set, especially with the fans POV set too. Damn, they killed it with this. This is I really like this season's greetings package. This is probably the item on the in terms of usefulness to me, This is probably the item I'm like the most sort of like on the fence about. Like I just don't use these small pouches very frequently, but I do use them sometimes. And having one this size is actually pretty convenient for what I tend to use this sort of thing for. So there's that. Stickers I won't use, but glad to have. I like collecting sticker sheets. Nice, thick, bigger planner. Much more likely to use this than previous year's planners. Mini posters I love. Just need to figure out how to display them. Postcards, love. ID photos. Now that I have a way to display, like to collect and store and thus like display these in my collection, love. Really like these. I like the idea of these, even if I don't end up using them that much. I still like having them and like having that, at least to a point, having enough of them to use pretty liberally in the way that I use them. And yeah, obviously the sticky notes as well. I really like these. Like I said, I like the sort of stylized shape of them. That's not actually something I see very often. So pretty cool. Yeah, very happy actually with Red Whispers overall. Oh yeah, and the desk calendar I will definitely actually use due to its size being a little easier for me to manage on my desk. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this gave a pretty good impression of Twice's Korean 2026 Season's Greetings. My next video, as mentioned, should be within a couple weeks. Hopefully that's like the longest, like the farther end of a range. Hopefully it'll be closer to like a week or two at most. Once I have found and received all, like the very few amount of cast version photo cards I still need for the story goes on, and then I'll be filming a pretty big storing video. Till then, peace.